Hi, Shane here. You're watching Sam for God, and this is Mark. Check her out.
So hi guys, how are you doing? I'm here today with Cindy. Ooh, hi. Hello. Sorry, I just my finger went inside your mouth. That's really disgusting. What's the day today? The 25th of. Can you not hear me with that? No. 25th of February. We're currently in a taxi on our way to Beckham, hoping to see it tonight. It starts in 10 minutes. How you can see or not. We haven't got tickets yet, so I'm really stressed out, and yeah, I thought I'd vlog it though because the show's closing soon, so it's one of my favourite shows as well, so one of my last times seeing it, and it's going to be her first time seeing it. Are you excited? Yeah. Do you like the film?
Yeah, I did actually, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping this traffic will move. Yeah. I was enjoying the scenery back in Buckingham Palace, my second house. Yeah. Now we're like stuck in traffic, and I'm like really like, oh my god, can we just move? Yeah, but
I'll talk to you in there hopefully with tickets and in the show on time. Guys, we've got the tickets. It's like 7:28 now. I've never been so late for this show before. Oh my god. Daisy's front row though. Cinder's still in a taxi. I just like kind of I left the taxi. I was like, I'm gonna run to the theatre and get the tickets. I'm just waiting for the ride now. But exciting times. Really love the show. I'm probably going to go in now soon. Just waiting for people to get here. I'm probably going to be fine anyway because we're in the front row, so even if we're a little bit late, they'll probably let us in. That's what they said anyway. So yeah, I'm going to miss this show. Beckham at the Phoenix Theatre. Cindy, we made it. No, we haven't started yet. Let's just go in. Oh. I'm proud of you. Thank you so much for making it. It is currently, guys, 7:30. Oh my god, stressed out. So yeah, we're on the front row, darling. Here, please. You go. You can take that. Go and sit on there. Sorry. 6 and 7. So you can go on 7. Guys, we're in the theatre now. How are you feeling? Is that was like exercise done for the day?
Yeah, that's it.
I had to like, oh, I'm still like out of breath, but I'm just so happy to be here. I told you about the stage being a bit high, right? But look at it, it's kind of grass. I don't know if you can feel it. It's quite cool.
Like the orchestra or whatever.
Yeah, the orchestra on stage with us, which is quite cool. But I'm going to take my jacket off and probably talk to you again in the interval. Oh yeah. So it's the interval, guys. I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now. I'm sorry about the rush before. What do you think so far?
It's brilliant. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Because I can relate to it. So
yeah.
It's emotional actually.
It's good, isn't it? The dad is amazing.
Yeah.
I love the dad. His song that he sings, like that song that he sang on his own. And also,
I keep dancing to the beat.
Yeah. She knows it. She can dance anyway. I've seen her dance like I can't do it. I just stop. Anyway, what was I going to say? The girl playing Jess as well. She's amazing.
She's like amazing. Yeah.
Natalie, I think her name is. She's phenomenal. It's a full cast tonight as well, so it's really good to see everyone because last time I saw it, they were from understudy. So yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it though. What shall we do now, darling? Get some ice cream.
Does it accept the card?
I'll get some for you, it's fine.
No.
Okay. Alright, this is the theatre, guys, by the way. It's pretty nice.
It's really good, isn't it?
Yeah, no, the whole cast is really good. I feel like it's a very energetic, like feel-good show and emotional at the same time. I love it. It's a shame that it's closing next week.
It's so true. You know how those auntie people come
Yeah.
It's so true.
Yeah.
It's just gossip.
Constantly, yeah. No, I can imagine, yeah.
True.
But I feel like it's also one of the reasons I really like it. It's like a very good indication of what London is like right now.
Yeah.
Because there are
you say everything so correctly.
Yeah. And it's amazing. And the chickens as well. It reminds me of Dixie's. Do you want some? Yeah. This is like a chicken shop next to our uni. Anyway, I'm going to get some ice cream now. Guys, we've just noticed this sign here that says, please be aware this performance will be filmed for archive purposes. So that's exciting. That's very exciting actually. Hopefully that means one day the show will come out on DVD or something. That would be amazing. It's just good that they're filming it regardless of what happens. Exciting.
Is that what it means?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm not really sure. Guys, we've got some chocolate ice cream now. They're massive as well, and I'm trying to be healthy, but just because, you know, I don't know why actually. Why am I having this chocolate ice cream, Cindy?
Because I don't know.
you only live once and all that. I think, I don't know.
I'm the future.
Was it? Oh yeah, you're the future, exactly. Cindy's the future, so thanks to her. I just thought, why not? I've been eating healthily today and yesterday, and just for the past few months, so yeah. Darling, here's your ice cream. Here's your you can't do that. Oh my god, imagine. Yeah, we are excited for the second performance. I love this theatre actually. I don't come to this theatre often. I do. That's a lie.
You should go to the other one.
Yeah, this is one that I don't come to often. I've come to this a lot. Yes.
Just drop it.
Darling, you just dropped your oh, Sindhu. We've got this is how Sindhu's stretching at the moment. You can't really stretch here though, can you? This is like my version of stretching.
Under this glass thing. You only get like
On the what?
I get uncomfortable under
Ah, okay. Yeah, there's
still want to stretch. I don't do that.
I mean, excuse me, I need to be able to move as well. If you do this, how am I?
All that space.
Fine. We're lucky no one sat next to us. We got Daisy, so no one's like Daisy started with it. But it's good. We're very close to this. I'm gonna have my ice cream now. You're gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna not feel guilty about it and enjoy Act 2, which is very, very fun. The show's just finished, guys. Oh my god, it was so good. It was so good, wasn't it?
Really good.
Yeah, it's the stage here. We've got so much confetti here as well on our staff. I'm gonna miss it so much.
That's the best one I've ever been to.
Yay! You enjoyed it. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Right. It's so like upbeat at the end, like when we were yours, and people stood up at the end, and we stood up, and everything was so good.
Dancing to that.
Yeah. Even I'm like, I want to move. Yeah. Stand up. Stand up. I can do that. Cindy, what were your highlights? Or like any favourites that you really like? Any performers that you like? You thought the system was good, right?
Amazing.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah.
The dance is amazing.
Yeah. Loved it.
Really upbeat.
I think the whole family, the whole family are
Especially when they
amazing.
cry, it's so real.
In that one bit at the end where like, the dad was crying, the mum was crying, Jasminda was crying. The dad is one of the highlights for me.
Real.
Every single time, I'm like, amazing. I love the end as well. The end's amazing.
It's so typical.
Really? Yeah, I think it's an amazing cast. Like, I honestly think it's a perfect cast. Like, one of the best casts I've ever seen in a West End show, in my opinion. This is like the random horse that's always been there.
It's part of the
They literally put it here though because I think because of the show, I think. Because it didn't used to be here before the show. I don't really understand it though. It's a beautiful horse. Also, I love the theatre from outside, like the lights and stuff, and the Beckham sign over there. Oh, it's such a good show. Everyone, honestly, is so good. I can't believe like I've only got 2 more shows of this before the show finished. And I really like him. This guy here, Jamal. He's an awesome dancer, awesome singer, hilarious in the show. He like full on shines in the show. This is so sad. Can it not close?
angry and she says something, that means stop.
Yeah, what is it?
And then you know when she gets bus.
Bus, yeah.
And then you know when she gets jealous, it's like go.
Yeah.
Go quick.
Yeah.
You know when she gets angry.
Right.
That's what they said to me. Are you recording?
Yeah, what was the other word that I never, I've seen the show like 5 times before and I never knew that word that the guy used and he said it means like white.
Gora.
I never knew. It's so good to like learn these things.
I only know because of my colleagues.
Oh really?
I don't speak that language.
Is it because it's not your language? Yeah, did you understand any of it?
No.
Not even like the bits but you know what Baba G is.
Yeah. Thank God.
I know about Baba G as well now. We did it! So I was just telling Cindy that I'm not personally the biggest fan of the coach. Yeah, the coach in the show.
Yeah,
He's like
I agree with you because he needs a bit more energy. It's a bit boring.
Yeah,
because everyone else has so much energy.
So much
you can
energy.
See that he's just, you know,
he seems
no energy.
I agree with that as well, and it's funny because I saw a different guy play the coach before him.
Yeah.
And he had the energy, so it's not
really?
the character. I don't think it's the character. I first thought it might just be the character.
He's really monotone.
I completely agree with that as well.
Singing.
Although having said all of this, I thought that was his best time, our best performance, because I've seen him 3 times and I think that was the best. So, still like well done to him. He's got a good voice, though,
yeah.
And he's good overall. Just compared to everyone else.
Can be like consistent.
Yeah, I agree with that. The lady with a really good voice.
Oh yeah, she's brilliant.
Yeah, her voice.
I can say about her.
Yeah, I don't know what her name is,
She's
or in the show or whatever.
Yeah, I really want to find out what's her name.
Go
She's
online,
got an
have a look.
amazing voice.
Whenever my mum.
I'm not sure my mum, because my mum's a vocalist.
Really?
Yeah,
My
I'm
mum,
interested actually to listen to her.
Whenever my mum sees the show, my mum was like, that was like her favourite bit in the show.
Yeah.
Her voice is amazing. I'll probably.
No.
I know, it's literally like, I can't explain it. It's like, it's just.
And she looks really cute as well.
Yeah, she's amazing. I'll put her name in the thingy down below. I don't know her name, but yeah, she has an incredible.
Following her
on Twitter or something. Yeah. Right, so I'm home now, as you can obviously tell by the Tsum Tsums. I just want to say a few more things about the show tonight because it was amazing. It was probably my favourite time seeing the show. I think it was the best time I've seen the show. Like, everyone was amazing. I don't know if it was because they were recording the show tonight for whatever reason. Like, I'm not sure why they were recording it, but as you probably would have seen earlier in the vlog, I showed the sign. There was signs around the theatre saying tonight's performance is being filmed for like archive purposes. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's just for them to keep like for future reference. I don't know, but maybe that was why. But I like, for instance, there's a bit where Jamal, who is the guy that plays the character of Tony in the show, well, I don't want to give it away actually, but in Act 2 basically there's a bit that he does. I suppose you probably know if you've seen the film, but I still won't give it away. But there's a bit that he does, and you know, it always used to be really good, but tonight it was like overly emotional. Like, he did it just that little bit differently, and I was like very surprised by it, by how emotional it was. I started to tear up a bit. But yeah, it was very, very good. The whole cast were great. I just like put an Instagram up. If you want, you can follow me on Instagram, up to you, but I just put an Instagram up, and I basically I said that I think this show, Bend Like Beckham in the West End, is probably, well, definitely one of the most perfectly cast shows I've ever seen in the West End. And you know, I mean, you guys probably know if you've been following me on YouTube for a while, I see shows all the time, but there's, you know, a lot of shows you go and see, and you know, they're great and they're amazing and stuff, but it's not often that you see a show where everybody stands out. Like, every single performer, from like the ensemble to the leads, all of them full on stand out as if they were meant to be playing that part, and Bend Like Beckham is one of them. So I don't know who the casting director is for this show, but well done for them, because like, honestly, it's so good. Everything just fits so perfectly, and everyone is just so perfect in the characters they're playing, and I think that really makes a difference, really. Also, not only is everyone amazing for the character they play, they're also just very, very up for it, and so energetic, and so like constantly in character, no matter what they're doing, even if they're just like in the background doing something completely like irrelevant, I guess, to what's actually going on. They're just still constantly happy, and like, not happy, but like energetic, and just always in character, and you can tell that they enjoy being on stage, and I love that about this show, I really do. One thing that my friend commented on earlier was about Jamie Moscato, who plays the role of the coach, Joe, in the show, and he took over from Jamie Campbell-Bower back in December, I think it was, yeah, so not long ago really, about maybe 2.5 months ago, and I was at one of his very first shows, and I really didn't like him the first time I saw him, maybe because I was very used to Jamie Campbell-Bower's performance, because he was just so different. You probably would have seen that vlog, actually it was during my vlogmas, and I just, at the time I thought, oh, maybe I just don't like him because he's so different and I'm not used to it. Then I saw him a second time last month in January, and he was better then. Like, I enjoyed his performance a bit more. Tonight I thought it was the best performance he's given as Joe and Bend Like Beckham. Like, I was pretty much pleased with him completely. I thought he did a really, really good job. But then after the show, I was just discussing the performers with my friend Cindy, who I went to see the show, and she just like randomly brought it up. She was like, oh yeah, everyone was amazing, and she just said, oh, the only person who I thought was a bit boring was the coach. And like, that kind of, I don't want to say that made me happy, but it just made me, it kind of confirmed it to me that my feelings about him weren't wrong, because I thought, like, as Cindy hadn't seen the show before, and I thought maybe for her seeing it for the first time, it might be different because she has nobody to compare him to, and yet even she said that she thought Jamie Moscato playing Joe just wasn't as like up there as the rest of the cast performance wise. So in a way it actually made me sad, not gonna lie, because I thought he did his best performance tonight, Jamie. I still don't think he's amazing. He's not as good as Jamie Campbell-Bower in my personal opinion, but I thought he was very good tonight, like solid performance. But the fact that, you know, my friend just thought, basically my friend's words were like, he brought the energy down. That's what my friend said about him, and I guess I kind of agree. You can argue that that's just kind of his character, but it's not, because I've seen Jamie Campbell-Bower, who used to play the part before him. I know that it's not just a character, like, you can make the character a bit more upbeat, and I feel like just Jamie Moscato is just a little bit, I don't know, his performance is a little bit lifeless, and I don't know why, and I don't want to be like the annoying person who criticizes him, because I'm not an actor, I can't act, I can't sing, he does so much better than I could ever do. It's just my opinion, and I want to be honest with you, and I always am really on this channel with my reviews and my thoughts on shows. So that's it. Like, he's an amazing singer and an amazing actor. It's just, I guess he just doesn't fit into the whole cast as well, because everybody is so perfect. And maybe it's because of the fact that he's only been in the show for a couple of months, so you know, you can't really blame him. He was still good. I was about to tell you who my highlights were performance wise, but I find it so difficult every time with Bend It Like Beckham, because honestly, like I said before, everyone in the show is so perfect, so amazing, and even if they're not like a lead role, they're so good. However, I do want to give a shout out to Natalie Dew, who plays Jess in the show. From the first time I saw her, and I've seen the show about 9 times now, like, she just is wonderful. She's a wonderful actress. I would say she's one of the best actresses I've ever seen on a West End stage. Young and upcoming actress anyway, because she's quite young. I think this is one of her first, like, proper jobs out of drama school, but she is so good. And tonight her performance was just as strong as ever. It made me cry at one point, because she just puts everything into her performance. She's in the moment all the time, and she's very natural. Again, that's not how my friend describes her. She's very natural in the character of Jess, and yeah, I think she's amazing, and I really hope to see her in other shows in the future, because she is just a great talent. Also, her best friend in the show, Tony, played by Jamal Andreas. I do want to give a shout out to him as well. Out of the 9 times I've seen the show so far, Jamal has always been on as the role of Tony, so I've never seen his understudy. I've seen a few other understudies in the other parts, but not Tony's understudy. And Jamal is just fantastic. Again, he full on shines on stage. Like, his dancing is amazing. I think he might be the dance captain for the show actually, but his dancing is amazing. His voice is so beautiful, and he's just like a great actor as well. So again, he's like one of those triple threats that I'd never seen in any show before, and I really can't wait to see him in other shows, hopefully in the future, because he's fantastic. Mr. and Mrs. Bramrah, perfect. Like, they're such a convincing family, such a convincing husband and wife, mum and dad. They are so good. Mr. Bramrah is played by Tony Jayawardena. I really hope I pronounced that right, but oh my god, he is full on 100% one of the highlights for me. If I had to pick 2 highlights, actually, even though I don't want to, if I had to pick 2 highlights from all my time seeing the show, I would say Mr. Bramrah, Tony, who plays Mr. Bramrah, and Natalie Dew, who played Jess, are my 2 like favourite performers in the show, because they're both excellent, like consistently amazing every single time, and put everything into the show every single time. However, I also have to give a big shout out to Mrs. Bramrah, played by Natasha Jayatiliki. I really hope I pronounced that right again. I'm so sorry. I wish there was somebody here who could tell me how to pronounce them, because I really don't like pronouncing names wrong, because I just find them offensive. But yeah, Natasha is also phenomenal as the role of Jess's mom, so Mrs. Bramrah. Again, she, like tonight, she was like full on crying in one of the scenes, and she always does that, and she's so funny. Like, she makes me laugh a lot. She is just, again, absolutely perfect. I didn't want to do this because I don't want this vlog to be too long. However, because this is going to be my last time vlogging this show, I've vlogged it twice more, I think, doing Vlogmas. I vlogged it, and I also went to see it for my birthday back in July of last year. So I've vlogged it a few times on my channel if you want to have a look at those. But I think tonight's going to be my last vlog of it, because I'm actually seeing the show hopefully on next Saturday, on the 5th of March when it closes. But I don't think I'm going to vlog it that day. So really, this is my last chance to talk about the show, I guess, and about the cast and stuff. So I am going to just go through everyone's name in the cast, even the ensemble, and just name them, because they all deserve it. So let's do it. Right, so I'm on the website, the Bend It Like Beckham website. This is the cast list. You can go and have a look at it yourself as well if you want. Let's start from Sophie Louise-Dan, who plays the role of Paula, which is Jules's mum. She is absolutely brilliant in the show. I've seen her understudy once, and her understudy was really good. However, she just didn't have Sophie Louise-Dan's comedy timing, and Sophie Louise-Dan is just something else. She's got an amazing voice, a beautiful voice, and she's just so brilliant as Paula. Then obviously we've got Jess, Natalie Dew, who I've talked about before. She's incredible. This is Buxo Didden Woolley. She's in the ensemble. She's so funny as well. This is a swing, actually, Jack Evans, and I've seen him a couple of times, and he's also very good. Here we've got Titu's dad. I love the name Titu. Irvin Iqbal. He is so good. I believe, and I might be wrong, I think he might be going into Aladdin when it opens in a couple of months. Then we've got Mr. Bramrah. Obviously, I've talked about him before. Tony, Natasha, and Mrs. Bramrah, both absolutely phenomenal. Then we've got Priya Kalidas, who plays Pinky. Now, she, again, I need to talk about her. Sorry, we're going to turn the camera back to me, because I don't think I've ever talked about her much before, but she is also phenomenal. And again, in all my 9 visits to the show, I've only only ever seen her. I've not seen her understudy. I've heard great things about her understudy, to be fair, and I know who the understudy is, and from seeing her in the ensemble roles, I can imagine her being really good, but I've never seen her understudy. And Priya is, again, so brilliant, so funny, just again so natural, a great voice, and just she makes me happy. When I see her on stage, I can't help but smile. She's so good. Anyway, continuing with the list, we've got Titu's mum, played by let's just focus, Som Kapila. I've also seen her a couple of times as Jasminder's mum, because I think she understudies Jess's mum, and she's good as that as well, but she's very good as Titu's mum. Then we've got Sajal Keshwala in the ensemble. She is so funny in her ensemble roles. We've got Shahid Khan, who is one of the singers in the ensemble. He's got an amazing voice as well. Genesis Linear, she's one of the Harriers. She's really good. Harveen Mann, again, she's so funny, so brilliant. Serena Matthew, I'm not going to talk about all of them because it's going to take too long, but yeah, Kaylee McKnight, again, one of the Harriers, very good. Tom Millen, who actually plays David Beckham in the show, and obviously other roles as well, he's fantastic. Let's move on. Jamie Moscato, who's obviously the Joe that took over from Jamie Campbell-Bower a few months ago. He's pretty good. Sharan Full, I think. I'm not sure how you pronounce her name, but I've seen her as Jasminder, a couple of times actually. She's the understudy for Jess, obviously, and I've seen her twice, and she's also very, very good. Having seen Natalie Dew and being such a big fan of hers, I was a bit worried when I first saw her for the first time, like Sharan, but she's very, very good as well. Excellent performer. So yeah, if you have seen her, leave the comments down below because she's really, really good. Then we've got Leanne Pinder. I don't actually think I've ever seen her on stage. She's a swing, but I might be wrong. Jules, played by Lauren Samuels. She's also, let's just talk about Lauren Samuels as well because she deserves to be talked about as well. She is so good. I've seen Lauren in so many different shows before. So many, well that's a bit of an exaggeration. I've seen her in maybe about 4 or 5 shows before. I've always liked her, but she'd never played a part in any show for me to go like, wow, you're amazing. Like, I've always been like, yeah, she's good, she's a good stand performer, blah blah blah. But when I saw her in this the first time, I was like, this is it. This is the character that I think you're fantastic in, and I just think she's perfect for the role, and she is genuinely very good, and she has great chemistry with Natalie Dew, who plays Jess, so they're so good when they're both on together. It's not the same when one of them's off. Then we've got, this is the lady we were talking about earlier, Rekha Sani, who's in the ensemble, but she's the one who has the incredible voice and has like a little solo bit in Act 2, which is so beautiful. Like, her voice is just amazing. You should definitely check her out if you want. I think she might have a page on Facebook or something. Carl Seth is hilarious in the show. Kirsty Skivington in the ensemble, very, very good. Daniel Young as well, she's also fantastic. Let's continue. We've got Jamal Andreas, who I've talked about before. Raj Bajaj, who plays T2. The amount of times he's made me lol in the show, he is phenomenal as well. Like, I've seen his understudy once, and his understudy was really good, but again, it's one of those parts that like nobody can do it like him, and he's so good. So yeah, thank you for making me laugh. Michelle Bishop is one of the Harriers, I believe, and she's actually Sophie Louise Dan's understudy, or at least she was the day I saw her. And she played Lauren Samuels' mum in the show that one time, and she was really good, just not as funny. Daniel Bolton, he's in the ensemble, he's phenomenal as well, so funny in his ensemble parts, really brilliant. Rakesh Buri was the guy I saw as his understudy once, T2's understudy. He was very funny as well. Lisa Bridge, Chloe Chambers, Jarrell Koifik Kamal, again, really funny in the show. And I believe that's it. Is that it? I really hope it is. I've just gone through the cast list online, so if I've missed anyone out, I'm sorry, but I wanted to just name everybody because I want to say big thanks, I guess, to everyone in the show, and not just the performers, but everyone backstage, everyone just who has helped make the show is just, I want to just be great. I'm grateful to them because it's given me some great memories in the past few months. Well, since June, when did I first see it? June of last year, I think, is when I first saw it, or July, maybe early July. And I really like it. I feel like it's a show with so much heart, it's so much fun, and it's a feel-good show, but it also has like a nice message, and it makes you emotional. So it's not like Mamma Mia. You know how in Mamma Mia you go and see the show and it's really fun and it's like upbeat and stuff, but there's no like kind of base to it. It's just like a fun show. This is kind of like Mamma Mia. It gives you like a very happy feeling towards the end, but at the same time it has a heart. It is like, it's a meaningful show, and I don't know, I just really like it, and it's a shame that it's closing. And I've been talking for so long now, so I'm really sorry. If you watched this whole thing, thank you. And if you haven't seen Men Like Beckham yet, go and see it. You've got like about a week left, just over a week left, and I think you'll regret it if you don't see it. I completely recommend it. It's my favourite show of the past year, and I think you'd enjoy it as well. Anyway guys, I just had to change arms because my arm was hurting from holding the camera up for so long. I hope you enjoyed this vlog anyway. It was really nice to go and see the show with Cindy, and the fact that she enjoyed it as well made me really happy. And I hope you enjoyed it as well, and let me know in the comments down below if you've seen the show, or if you want to see the show, or anything you want. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye!